Welcome everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Rosh Hashanah. I want to wish everyone a ksiva v'chasima tova, a gemar v'chasima tova, and we are still, it's Erev Shabbos Parshas Vayelech, Shabbos Shuva, and we're in the middle of this intense time of the year. And, all of the Sfarim, right, and this dichotomy that we feel. On the one hand, Rosh Hashanah we just experienced, we just had, and on the one hand, it's one of the Yom Noraim, it's a day of Yira. On the other hand, we are told we dress in our festive clothing the Torah brings down because we have a confidence that Hashem is going to give us a good din. And we have a confidence, we have a simcha on the one hand. On the other hand, we are standing, we don't say Hallel because Sifrei Chaim, Sifrei Meisim, Psuchim Lefanecha. And even though Yom Kippur, there's no mitzvah of Suda, but there certainly is a mitzvah of Ksus Nekiya, is to dress nicely, to wear big day love, and also to emerge with a certain sense of confidence as we rebuild and restore our relationship with Hashem Yisbarach, is that we will emerge successful in our mission of tshuva, in our rekindling our relationship, reawakening ourselves to Dveikus B'Hashem, Hiskarvus B'Hashem, and within the yira of the day, there is certainly a great sense of simcha. So on Erev Rosh Hashanah, I saw an unbelievable comment that is made by the Sefer Nesivas Shalom. It's on his essays on Rosh Hashanah, which really, perhaps even on a stronger level, points out this simcha that is inherent in Rosh Hashanah. Because we all know the Chazal, he brings down the Chazal, that on Rosh Hashanah, Sifrei Chaim, Sifrei Meisim, Psuchim Lefanecha, the books of life and death are open in front of Hashem, and Hashem sits in judgment. It's the Yom Hadin, he sits judging us. And those that are tzaddikim, so they're going to be nichtav immediately, and nechtam la'alter u'l'chaim. They're going to be immediately judged and put in the book of life. And those that are Rachmana litzlan Risha'im, so they're going to be destined for the opposite book, the book that is not the book of life. And then you have the Beinonim, the middle people, who have zechuyos, who have averos, and they stand in waiting till the Aseres Meitshuva. They have the opportunity during Aseres Meitshuva to pick themselves up, and then Be'ez Hashem also be written in the Sefer HaChaim. So the Nesivos Shalom says an unbelievable thing. It's a beautiful chazal, and it really highlights what these days are all about. What it doesn't say, it's not explicit, we make assumptions, but who is actually writing the names in the Sefer HaChaim, the Sefer Beinonim, and the Sefer for Rishon? Who is writing those names? So we always assume Hashem is sitting in judgment and Hashem is writing those names. Says in the Nesivos Shalom, it's not the case. It's not the case. This is not about the Sifrei Chaim, Sifrei Meisim of last year, judging our actions from last year. This is our opportunity. This week, these 10 days are our opportunity to sign our names in the book that we choose. We decide which book we want to be put into, and we sign our names. This is not an evaluation by Hashem of our past. It's a self-evaluation of where we see ourselves, how we see ourselves, how we view ourselves, where we are projecting ourselves to be, what is our relationship with the Ribono Shel Olam on a going forward basis. And those of us who say, yes, I want to be a tzaddik, I want to do good, I'm all in Hashem, I'm with you, so yeah, we'll write our names in the Sifrei Tzaddikim. That's our commitment, not in a false way, in a real way, because that's what we want. We want to be a tzaddik, and we're going to make those commitments to live as a tzaddik with that sense of emunah, with that sense of bitachon. And then, nidon la'alter chaim, right away, boom. And those of us who continue to vacillate, we like our averis, we like the things that we do, we like our olam hazeh, so then we're signing our names in a different book, and then, of course, the book of the Beinonim. But we have the opportunity in these days to sign our name in the Sefer HaChaim, to sign ourselves up as tzaddikim. That's why we emphasize a lot on Rosh Hashanah, during Slichos and into Yom Kippur, Zichronos, the Akedah, and the idea of the Zchus Avos, because Avram Avinu, more than any Av, is the exemplar of someone who says, I'm all in, I'm with you, Hashem, no matter what I have to sacrifice, whether it's being thrown into a kivshan ha'esh, whether it is giving up my son, Asher Hafta, Es Ben Hayechidcha Es Yitzchak, I'm all in, Hashem. I want to be inscribed. I want to inscribe myself in the Sefer HaTzadikim, in the Sefer of Chaim, of life. And that's why we always hearken to Avram Avinu. Avram Avinu is the Av who's all in. I'm all in. This is what I want. That's what these days are about. It's to make a proclamation, as we will, Bez Hashem, at the end of Ne'ilah, Hashem Hu Elokim, 7 times. Hashem Yimloch Olam V'ed, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Olam V'ed. In the beautiful niggin of Yishai Ribo, expressing that we are with the Am, we are the Kohen Gadol and Kodesh Kodashim, we're all in, expressing at the top of our voices, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Olam V'ed. I'm all in. That's the message of Rosh Hashanah, of Yom Kippur, is to inscribe ourselves in the Sifrei HaChaim as tzaddikim. That's our self-evaluation. That's where we project ourselves. And Be'ez Hashem, if we do that properly in the next coming days as we build up towards Shabbos Shuvah and Yom HaKippurim, Be'ez Hashem will be zoche to a Gemar v'chasima tova, and then truly have the simcha, knowing that we gave our all on Yom HaKippurim, and then we'll celebrate in the beautiful Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha of Chag HaSukkos. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a beautiful and inspired Yom Tov.